So a few years ago, I set out from my hometown of Leicester, aiming to cycle on my own to Brisbane, Australia, where my aunts, uncles and cousins had all moved when I was about 5 and I'd never gone and visited them. But how do you even do that? Well, in this video I'm going to explain what I took, where I planned to go and what I needed to get myself over there on a seriously low budget. But first, there's someone I want you to meet. So this is Solange, my steel-framed heavy-duty bike for the trip. This is her all packed up, and this is her with all my stuff. Oh yes. She's not the lightest of bikes, in fact she's pretty chonky to be pedalling up the hills, but these bags are going to be my home for a year, and in them we have my sleeping bag and mat, a 2-man tent, none of this 1-man coffin-sized business. This is my stove that cooks on a little metal bottle of petrol, so I'll be able to find fuel everywhere. This is actually a dynamo, so as the front wheel spins it generates a bit of electricity to keep me charged up along with my solar power bank. Clothes wise, we've just got space for a pair of zip-off adventure trousers, some cycling shorts, a fleece and a waterproof from a charity shop, and a couple tops, and 1 pair of sandals, very controversially, as well as, of course, the Sol hat. But wait, what is my route going to be from England to Australia? Am I not aware there's kind of water in the way? Yes, as it happens, I'm actually very aware of that. So my route was simple. Skip the ocean in between Indonesia and Australia, and skip Syria, Iran and Pakistan, because they're slightly awkward at the moment, and also because I had exactly 13 months to do the trip in between finishing school and starting uni, and pretty much cycle the rest. So I took a marker pen, drew it on a map, and that was about as planned as my route got until I got out there. Maybe skip over Myanmar a little bit. So at the point of me leaving, the India-Myanmar border had been closed to foreigners since Myanmar's independence in the 40s, so it was a bit of a sticky one how I was going to get past that region, but I thought I'd see how it goes. Another ferry, another flight, and down to see my family in Brisbane. And why am I doing it? Getting myself to cycle 12,000 miles, sometimes 10 hours a day of pedalling on my own, to raise money for 3 of the most important causes there are: female education, fighting Islamophobia and other prejudice in our society, and fighting deforestation that's threatening to kill off a huge chunk of the biodiversity we have on Earth. And with that in mind, that's about all there is to it. It's August the 1st. It's go time. With the clock tower behind me, it's time to set off for a year's worth of adventures. See you later, Leicester.
I'm not ready.
Who wants to see what's in my bag? Yay! The most necessary item.
Chocolate.
An ocarina! Very nice! And I don't know how to play it yet, so I've got a year to perfect it. Leaving card from me.
That sounds a bit weird.
Any kind words? Come
back and come out alive, please.
Good luck to him. That's what I'm going to say. Go crash. Cycling.
Can't wait to see you next year. You'll be fine.
Don't do it. No, I'm joking.
Have amazing time. Try crazy food. Speak to crazy people.
Yum, yum, yum.
But just take it safe. Just most importantly,
Stay away from bears.
Well, told, that piece of advice did not age well. But with that, I was off into the unknown. Alone. Or was I? See you next week for the next episode of The Soul Cycle.
Ah.